Hello dear students, welcome to our first video of class 6 geography, the earth our habitat. Chapter 2, globe, latitudes and longitudes. Let us begin the video. Dear students, you might have seen the globe kept in the library of your school or in the office, or you may have used also. But do you know what the globe is? What is its use? How can we access? You will find answers of these questions in this chapter in details. Let's discuss all this one by one. First of all, we need to know what is a globe. Globe is a true model or miniature form of the earth. It represents our earth. Our earth looks exactly like this when we observe it from the outer space. We can study properly with the help of a globe. How days and nights are formed. Globes may be of varying size and type, big ones which cannot be carried easily, small pocket globes, and globe-like balloons which can be inflated and are handy and carried with ease. Now we are going to discuss about uses of a globe. A globe is a simple and accurate model of the earth. It shows the distribution of land and water on the surface of the earth. It shows the correct shape, size and location of the continents and oceans. We can rotate it just like a top. Also, we can find a country or a city with the help of a globe. Axis. Axis is an imaginary line around which the globe rotates or spins. You can notice that a needle is fixed through the globe in a tilted manner, which is called axis. The real earth has no such needle-like globe. It moves around its axis, which is an imaginary line. हमारे अर्थ की रियल एक्सिस एक इमेजिनरी लाइन है, इसमें निडल जैसा कुछ नहीं है. इक्वेटर is an imaginary circular line drawn around the middle of the earth at an equal distance from the North Pole and the South Pole. It is circular in shape and divides the earth into two equal halves. The northern half of the earth is known as the northern hemisphere and southern half is known as the southern hemisphere. Therefore, equator is an important imaginary circular line. Parallels of latitudes. All the parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called parallels of latitude. The equator represents the 0 degree latitude. All parallels north of the equator are called north latitudes. They are indicated as N. Similarly, all parallels south of the equator are called south latitudes. These are indicated as S. They also help us to locate a place on globe. Important parallels of latitudes are equator, which is 0 degree latitude, Tropic of Cancer, which is 23.5 degree north latitude, Tropic of Capricorn, which is 23.5 degree south latitude, Arctic Circle, which is 66.5 degree north latitude, Antarctic Circle, which is 66.5 degree south latitude. These are some important latitudes which are mostly used while studying the climatic condition of the world. Okay student, now we have to discuss about the heat zones of the earth. Torrid zone. The torrid zone refers to the area of the earth near the equator. As its name suggests, the torrid zone is generally warm. It is so because this area receives direct rays of the sun. बच्चों, टॉरिड जोन जिसे आप ट्रॉपिकल जोन के नाम से भी जानते हैं, इस पर जो सन रेज हैं वो डायरेक्टली पड़ती हैं, जिसकी वजह से यहाँ का टेम्परेचर जो है वो ज्यादा होता है. Temperate zone has been divided into two. The north temperate zone, which lies between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle, and the south temperate zone lies between the Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle. बच्चों, ये जो टेम्परेट जोन है, यहाँ पे जो सनरेज हैं वो कुछ तिरछी पड़ती हैं और यही कारण है कि टॉरिड जोन के कंपैरिजन में जो टेम्परेट जोन है इसका टेम्परेचर कुछ कम होता है. फ्रिजिड जोन. North frigid zone lies between the North Pole and the Arctic Circle, and the South frigid zone lies between the South Pole and the Antarctic Circle. This zone receives very slanting rays of the sun. That is why it is always in freezing condition. Now let's revise what we have learned. A globe is a true model of the Earth. A needle fixed to the globe in a tilted manner is called its axis. Equator is an imaginary circular line drawn around the middle of the Earth at an equal distance from the North Pole and the South Pole. All the parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called parallels of the latitudes. Important parallels of the latitudes are Equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. We can divide our Earth into 3 heat zones according to the heat received from the sun: torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. Let's see what you have learned. Students, your first question is, the frigid zone lies near dash. Your options are A. Tropic of Cancer, B. the equator, C. the pole, D. torrid zone. And your right answer is option C, the poles. Students, your second question is, the model showing the accurate shape of the Earth is called dash. Your options are, the model showing the accurate shape of the Earth is called dash. Your options are A. map, B. globe, C. model, D. chart. And your right answer is option B, globe. Students, your third question is, an imaginary line dividing the Earth into 2 equal halves, northern and southern hemisphere, is dash. Your options are A. Tropic of Cancer, B. axis, C. equator, D. Tropic of Capricorn. And your right answer is option C, equator. Students, your fourth question is, which of the following zone is situated between 66.5 degree and poles? Your options are A. torrid zone, B. temperate zone, C. frigid zone, D. all of the above. And your right answer is option C, frigid zone. Students, now it's time for your homework. Your first question is, what is a globe? What are its uses? Your second question is, what are latitudes and longitudes? Your third question is, mention the 3 heat zones of the Earth. And your fourth question is, what is equator? I hope you have understood everything properly. Now see you in the next video of this chapter. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.